Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope your day is off to a fantastic start. In today's video, I want to do I was gonna say 6-month update, but it's actually been more than 6 months since I have started my hair regrowth journey. If you are new here, I think it was actually in the summer that I really started noticing it, but I just thought like, oh, maybe I'm not being super gentle with my hair. But then once it got to be like September and October, I started noticing like a significant uptick in my hair loss. Now, I take very good care of my hair. This is my natural gray hair, and I love it. I love my hair. I'm so happy with it. The best decision for me in the world was to go gray, and I just feel like this is kind of my signature. I love my hair, so I take very good care of it, right? And to see it just like falling out in what was getting to be clumps really freaked me out, you guys. I decided that it would probably be best for me to go see my doctor because it was such a significant loss. So I went to go see my doctor. She ordered some blood work because she suspected that there's obviously something going on. It shouldn't be normal for your hair to fall out in clumps, especially if it's something that kind of comes on rather suddenly or quickly. That's not normal. So if you are experiencing this, please go see your physician. I know that it can be a nightmare to get in with doctors. Insurance is a nightmare, yada, yada. But you have to figure out what the underlying cause is, because there's no point in starting any of these things that I'm doing here if you are not addressing the underlying issues. That's like a big thing for me now. So anyway, my doctor did some blood work, and my hormones are wonky for sure. But the biggest thing that she said was that I was severely anemic. So my ferritin levels, which is what the like iron levels are called in your blood, my ferritin levels were 6. Normal ferritin levels for a woman of my age are like somewhere around 30. So 6 is a long way away from 30. So she said the combination of the perimenopause, which, you know, can cause changes in your hair, and the extremely low ferritin levels that I had were probably what was causing the hair loss. So she was like, we obviously need to figure this out. So the first thing that she told me was you need to take an iron supplement. So I have been on iron supplements since last fall. The one that she prescribed to me from the pharmacy, my stomach couldn't tolerate it. So I have been taking the Thorne Ferrosorb. This is a fantastic gentle iron is what it's called. This is a bioavailable iron with essential nutrients. So in here you have vitamin C. By the way, if you're not familiar, iron should be taken with vitamin C. It really does help the absorption of the iron, and when you're severely low, even if it's just drinking like some orange juice when you take your iron pill, get some vitamin C in there. It's going to help that iron absorb into your system. There's vitamin B6 in here, there's folate, there is vitamin B12, obviously the iron as well. So this is a really great formula that I've been using to get my iron levels back up. I do have just a like general like yearly checkup coming up here within the next couple of months. So we are going to check my iron levels at that point. But I can tell you, honestly, at this point, I feel so much better. I felt like hot garbage for most of last year, and I just was not aware that that was largely due to my extremely low iron levels. I had so little energy, major brain fog, like my body was just not functioning normally. And if you are deficient in either iron or something, for you it might be something else, but if you are deficient in something that your body needs to function normally, you have to supplement that. You have to go get either a prescription or, you know, diet. All of that kind of stuff is important as well. But in my case, like, I really needed some serious iron, so supplementation was the best choice for me. I also try to make sure that I eat a lot more like iron-rich foods at this point as well. So I'm trying to take, again, a multi-pronged approach. But anyway, so once I figured out what the underlying issue was and started addressing that, I also needed to have a procedure done actually it's been a couple months now, to stop some excessive internal bleeding that I had. I also, with With my perimenopause, my periods have increased in terms of my flow, if you will. It is significantly heavier now. By a lot. I used to never have problems with my periods, you guys. I was always one of those lucky girls where, you know, like when I'd have my period, I'd be like, oh, womp womp, you know, but I was never miserable. I'm miserable now. Like I have cramps, my flow is super heavy. It's just very, very uncomfortable. I have these like waves of nausea that hit me. It's just a freaking nightmare at this point. But anyway, yeah, getting old, it's kind of rough, you guys. But so going to the doctor was a huge thing for me. Starting the iron was a massive thing. And then I started trying to figure out what I could use to regrow my hair. So this is where we're really going to get into the regrowth products and devices that I've been using to regrow my hair. I'm going to show you guys the progress so far. But I think the very first thing that I did was just like a ton of research. And I came across Dr. Idris here on YouTube. I was watching a bunch of her shorts, and she has quite a number of videos on our channel about hair loss. And one of the things that she mentioned was just using the 5% minoxidil, even if you're a woman. If you look at the 5% minoxidil, pretty much all of the packages will say for men only, but listen, women can use this. If you are not pregnant, if you are not planning on getting pregnant, if you're not nursing, you can use minoxidil. Even my dermatologist and my primary care doctor said use the 5% minoxidil to start regrowing your hair. It's perfectly safe for you to use it at this point. So that's what I did. I personally get the Kirkland minoxidil from Costco. I think it's the best deal for minoxidil out there if you have a Costco membership. I think Sam's Club probably has something similar. I'm not familiar with Sam's Club. We don't have that here in the Pacific Northwest. We are Costco people around here, but I'm sure they have a similar product available there. So a box of 6 cans, which is supposed to last you 6 months, is under $50. That's a screaming deal for 6 cans of this stuff. I really prefer the foam myself. I have tried the liquid from Kirkland. It's actually okay. It doesn't really irritate my scalp the way that it had in the past when I tried it. So I will say though, I think the foam, I just like the texture of it better. So either way, use the 5% if you are able to. If you have any concerns at all, definitely check with your physician. By the way, you can also take an oral minoxidil. You can get this in pill format. My hair loss was definitely pretty diffuse, but my physician wasn't comfortable prescribing minoxidil because the loss wasn't super severe quite yet. So she said, go with the topical, see where that gets you. We will reevaluate, you know, in like 6-7 months and see if, you know, you maybe need the pill. But as of right now, you can probably get your hair to mostly go back with the topical treatments. And she was right. I don't think that I'm going to take the oral minoxidil, but if you have severe loss, that is something that you can ask your physician about. So minoxidil is the biggest thing that I've been using. It's a game changer, you guys. And I will say, just don't go for the women's minoxidil, which I think is a 2% solution. Go for the 5. Don't waste your time. Okay, another product that I swear by, and you guys have heard me talk about this for years, the City Beauty Complete Skin Restore. This is the hair supplement, or it's the hair, skin, and nail supplement that I've been using for a number of years now to help my hair to grow faster. My hair has never been this long before. By the way, I have a haircut scheduled for next Wednesday. I'm gonna take probably a couple of inches off. I need to bring the length up because it is so thin right now towards the bottom. Yeah, I think frequent haircuts are in my future for the next year or so until my hair fully recuperates. But these are such a game changer for my hair, especially my nails as well. By the way, I just recently cut all my nails off. I was having trouble typing and they were just driving me nuts, and so I just chopped all of my nails, but they're gonna be back in a heartbeat. This makes my nails grow so fast. This particular formula is fantastic. It does obviously have biotin in it, but some other ingredients as well that help with the overall health of your hair, your skin, as well as your nails. So I swear by these. I've been purchasing these from City Beauty for, has it been 3 years now? I feel like I've been talking about these for a really long time. Originally, when City Beauty first released these, they did send me, I think it was 3 bottles of it in PR. Fell in love after like a couple of months, and I've been purchasing them myself. ever since then. There is a City Beauty sale that will be coming up here shortly. I'll let you guys know about it, of course. These are quite spendy, but I always buy them when they're either 40 or 50% off, and then I buy like a 6-month supply. So this is my current bottle here. These are really easy on my stomach as well, which is why I really enjoy these particular supplements. I've tried a lot of hair, skin, and nail supplements, but a lot of them are kind of rough on my stomach. I think I have a very sensitive tummy when it comes to supplements. This, no issues ever. So finding a supplement that helps stimulate your hair growth, I think is a good thing to do as well. I'm not saying you have to buy this one, but if there's one that you found that has worked well for you in the past, might be worth adding that into the routine as well. Another thing that I've used very consistently in addition to the minoxidil are Scalp Health type products. I've used several since last fall. This I've been using for actually a couple of years, just since they released it. It's the Virtue Flourish Density Booster. I think this is either my 4th or 5th bottle of it. And there are 2 more being delivered from Sephora today because hopefully you guys saw my community tab. Sephora had this on sale for 50% off the other day, and I ended up making 2 separate purchases so that I could apply $10 off and get 2 bottles for $30. So it brought it down to $15 each. It was such a good deal. If you missed that sale, never fear. This product also goes on sale for 50% off at Ulta quite a bit. And obviously you can use your Ulta points to save a little bit more as well, but it is just such a beautiful product. This stimulates, strengthens, and thickens your hair. This for me is more of like a scalp care product that again helps to stimulate the hair follicles, but it also acts as a styling aid. This does add quite a bit of thickness or like volume or oomph at the roots. And so I feel like this also helps my hair look a little bit more voluminous while at the same time, you know, helping my scalp health overall. So in the morning, I apply this by, you know, just kind of dotting it all over my scalp, massaging it in for a solid 2 minutes. And then I go in with this, massage this in for another minute or 2, and then I will continue on with the rest of my styling products, and then I blow dry my hair. That has been my routine in the mornings. Both of these products play really well together, and with all of my other styling products, my hair never feels greasy or weighed down. I think these are fantastic. I'll link all this stuff down below for you, so check it out down there. Another thing that I've been doing that I think also has been a game changer for me in terms of regrowing my hair is red light therapy. I am a huge proponent of red light therapy. I'm actually getting ready to share a couple of red light devices that I'm testing out right now. They're a little bit more specialized, but I just love red light therapy. I would say my recommendation to you is if you're really looking to get into red light therapy and you don't want like targeted treatments, panels are probably one of the best ways to go. This is my Mito panel. I've had this one for years now, and it's still going strong. In terms of like the longevity of this particular one, like I cannot give it enough thumbs up. Like it never has faltered on me at all in the years that I've had it, and I use it almost daily. And I also use it not only for my scalp, but I do red light therapy on my face. I use it on my body for aches and pains. I am such a huge proponent of red light therapy. But specifically when it comes to the scalp, the red light therapy has actually been shown in clinical trials to help stimulate hair growth. So I basically will do 10 minutes in the evening where I just sit in front of this thing and kind of rotate like a rotisserie chicken. I'll move my hair out of the way and, you know, give this some more direct access to my scalp. But, you know, 10 to 15 minutes is plenty. And I think it has also helped to stimulate the new growth. So speaking of new growth, how's it been going? Really well, you guys. Listen, I feel like my hair is actually more voluminous at like my scalp right now than it is at my ends because yeah, like I lost a ton of hair. So this is all the hair that I have at my ends here. Like this is it. I can't even make cute little like pigtails because they're just so like straggly. So definitely a reason why I need to go get a trim. But let me show you guys. By the way, I did have Stella take some pictures of my scalp back in the fall. They were super blurry. They're not usable. So, but you can see the growth. Over here is the most noticeable growth, you guys. I don't know why, but this part over here, my hairline was receding severely. Like you can definitely tell where it was like moving back to. This is all new growth, you guys. It's not breakage. This is new hair. And you can tell it's still a slightly different texture. It's more that like, it's like a fine, almost vellus type hair. And that's what it will be until it really like gets established. So just know that. You're gonna have to stick with that minoxidil for a while. I'm gonna tell you what my like routine will be here in the coming months soon, but let's get back to this. So this is all new growth. So this is just since starting this routine back in like end of September, beginning of October. So over here, my hairline wasn't receding quite as much, but it is filled in a lot more on this side. Now, because my hair is gray, like different shades of gray, it doesn't look super significant on camera, but it's a lot of hair for me, especially since I was losing so much of it. So this has just filled in beautifully here and looks so much thicker, especially throughout here. Like I had quite a bit of loss like in these areas over here, and you can see it's so much thicker than what it was. This side over here was probably like the worst, but it has filled in a ton, you guys. I am just so pleased with how much new growth, and it's been all over my scalp. Now here's the thing, it has been frustrating because before the hair kind of gets long enough to like lay down on its own, it definitely wants to like stick straight up. Like it was the same thing after I gave birth to Stella. You know how usually when your hormones are kind of fluctuating after giving birth, a lot of times you lose a ton of hair, and then when it grows back, you just have all these like, you know, little like scragglies kind of hanging out all over the place. Listen, I don't have the perfect solution for that. I can't really use hair oils. They're too heavy to use in my hair during the daytime. But yeah, essentially, like I would just try to like hairspray them like down. That's my advice. I wish I had some like better solution for you, but I just, you know, made sure that I was being very gentle in the shower with shampooing and conditioning, and you know, making sure that I was conditioning those baby hairs, and I was hoping that that made them a little heavier so they might lay down a little bit more. But yeah, my hair just is very fine, very thin, and it just wants to stick straight up when it's first growing up. But now, like I said, everything is kind of to a length where it wants to just lay down naturally, which is awesome. But yeah, I am most impressed with this area over here. I really have been focusing the minoxidil on this area. I haven't been doing, a lot of people are micro needling with their minoxidil. I haven't been doing that. I might think about incorporating that. So I don't know, maybe I'll start that, but also I feel like it's going fine without doing that. So there's that. But yeah, my game plan with the minoxidil is, this is definitely a long-term type of project if you're gonna get involved with this product. You cannot use it for 2-3 months and then be like, all right, I'm done, it's great, let's move on. You will lose that hair. You need to keep using this until that hair is really well established and you address your underlying issues. Otherwise, it's just gonna fall out. So once I get to October, which will be the 1-year mark of me using minoxidil, my hope is to go back to, but to go to every other, or preferably even every 3rd day. So I'm gonna start with every other day and see how that goes. If the hair is still hanging on, still doing good, I might transition to every 3rd day. Eventually, I'd love to stop using this altogether, but if I have to keep using it for several years, I will. Yeah, I really like my hair and I want it to stick around, so I'm willing to do what it takes. But you guys, that's my hair loss update for you. This is where we're at right now. Like I said, haircut next week. The hair loss has slowed significantly. Even when I am, you know, cleaning out my hairbrushes and stuff, there's really not very much hair that comes out at all. I'm so gentle with my hair. I use really great hydrating products in terms of shampoos and conditioners. I haven't actually used any treatment masks in a while. I might want to start incorporating those again. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just being gentle with my hair. I'm not tugging on it. I'm not brushing it too often. I'm using these products consistently. I'm using red light therapy consistently. I think the name of the game here is be consistent and you will see results. Let me know what you are doing for your hair loss journey in the comments down below. Let me know if there's anything that's worth trying out there in terms of other, you know, scalp treatments or stimulators. Let me know what supplements maybe you're using that you're having good results with. But my biggest takeaway here is, listen, if you are experiencing severe hair loss, there's a reason. Please go see your doctor. It's not normal for your hair to just suddenly start falling out. There's something going on. You have to address it. Anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let me know if you have any questions. Check out the description box for all of the links to all this stuff. Bless you. Sorry, my dog has been in the background of this video the whole time. Hopefully you haven't heard him snoring. But anyway, we will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.